Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. For those who are new, my name is NESHA, and for those who have been here, what to do, baby blue and butt and lotion on my dry hands. I did just get out the shower, so we are doing another get ready with me shop my stash style video again. So I am on my way to work, so I'm very cautious on what products I use because I don't like to use too much like new face products when it comes to me going to work, because you know, I've done that before and it was like the worst thing I've ever done. And I was like, I would never try out a new product going to work. Like, I like to try something, especially for like foundation. So if it's a new foundation, I would try her at home first before I step out these doors and see how she goes, and then go from there and see if I like her or not. So let's go ahead and do a shop stash over there in the corner. Before we go ahead and shop my stash, I did already pick out my palette. We're going to be using the Perception palette by Colourpop. Yes, we're going in old school with this one. I should get all old school products, but I was like, no, I don't even know where all my old products are, if they exist. I ain't trying to break out. Skin is looking fabulous. But let's go ahead and shop my stash. Oh, shop my stash. Okay, let's go ahead and start off with primer. All right, so y'all know these are all the new primers I need to try, do a little wear test. So let's go ahead and give one a try. It's summertime, so I'm trying to stick to the matte, being that I am oily combo. So let's go in with Flower. This is supposed to be a skin smoothing power matte primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and try hers, put it on my desk. All right, foundation, y'all know I'm gonna stick to my originals, which is gonna be my Urban Decay, and that's already on my desk. And I just like to use that, especially when I'm trying out a new primer. So I'm not gonna pick any of these foundations for today, but I will go ahead and grab a concealer. Let's just dig deep and see what I grab. What is this? Oh, thread again. All right, thread it is. All right, now we're down to blush, contour, highlight, all that good stuff. Liquid contour, and let's try this. I haven't tried this yet. I'm gonna try the Tarte one. Definitely trying her today. This is definitely the one I want to try. I don't know where my other one is at, but yeah, let's give her a go. She looks like she's more of a purple burgundy tint. You know, I'm doing a liquid blush, but being that I'm trying out the blush for the first time, let's just stick to the powder. All right, I like the contour with, let's do Julia. Let's do Julia Duo. You know what? No, I haven't used this one in a while. Let's go ahead and go in with the L'Oreal, being that I'm using the blush as well with L'Oreal. Need of a highlighter. I might just grab one of these highlighter palettes. I'm gonna grab them one at the bottom. I'm gonna show you I haven't been using this at all. What is this brand? Oh, this is Off-White. I don't think I've ever used this. Girl! And this blush is in here. Oh, this is an all blush. Okay, we're gonna save her for the next. I'm gonna put her right here. I did not know that was a blush. Okay. Let's go in with this instead. All right, this is my Beauty Bakery. She's dirty, I know, but I'm gonna go for her for a highlighter. This is always the hardest part. I'm just gonna grab a random one and see what she is. This is something I've obviously used before. Look a little stiff. Okay, I'm gonna bring that, and then I'm gonna have an. What brand is this? Jackie Love? Okay, interesting. Let's try another here. Something I never used before. These still got plastic on them, so I've never used these before. Please don't be dramatic. Please don't be too dramatic. Oh, okay. And these are all my new lipsticks. I want to use a regular one, but let's get into these new ones before they expire. So, let me get it down deep. What do I got? She's in the shade Habit. I'm sorry, Harriet. Oh yeah, so we're giving her a go. All right, so we got all the goodies now. Okay, this is so exciting. My desk is a mess. My room is a mess, you guys. I just feel like me being a mom and a content creator on top of that with my unpredictable schedule, it's hard for me to be so clean in this room in particular. So just saying. But I'm gonna get it back to where it's supposed to be. I believe in myself, so yes. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom in. I'm gonna go ahead and prep and prime my eyes. Ever since my nightmare of my NESHA 2 years ago YouTube videos. My eyebrows, I don't even know what I went through. I went through an era of box eyebrows. Yeah, they were just like so boxy to where there was no arch, and I'm like, y'all didn't correct me. I feel like other people on like TikTok and stuff like that was like, oh, your makeup is, you know, it's good, but your eyebrows are just a little too big. So they were trying to tell me, but I was being so ignorant. I was like, my eyebrows good. They look good to me, so they're good. But no, they were not good. I don't know what I was seeing when I seen that. Like, I was like, I was blind. So what always take the longest on me prepping for my makeup is these. I make sure these are like freaking, if not identical twins, obviously sisters. Because for a minute they were looking like cousins or just enemies. It's just horrible. Alright, for my eye prepping, you already know this. I'm going to end with my Juvia Eye Prep Eye Prime. This is shade number 2. I like to shake it up and put that on my eyes. And right now on my eyes, right now I just have on a primer and then the concealers that I use to sculpt my eyebrows. I always do that towards the end. I just take the remaining concealers on the back of my hands and just put it on my eyelids. Alright, now I'm going to blend that in. And usually for work, I like to have like an extra pop of color on my eyes because I love the attention I get from it. Like, I don't know, people just be like, oh my gosh, like they just surprised to see a black girl wear makeup and color makeup on top of that. I'm like, yeah. And they always ask me, how do you get your eyeshadow so vibrant? I'm like, a concealer base? Like, yeah, like this is 2023. Y'all haven't seen black girl with makeup on? I don't know. But today I am low on time, so I won't be able to do a colorful look because that takes more time. So I'm going with a nude basic look. How it looks like these shadows are not going to show up on me no more. I want to go ahead and take this eyeshadow color right here. This is like the average basic nude shade that I like to use for underneath my eyebrows. So being that there's one in this palette, so let's go ahead and use her. Let's give my other one a break. I think this one's a little bit more vibrant than my usual shade that I like to use, but it's okay. All right, so the first shade I'm gonna go in with is called Revenge. It's a little bit on the orange brown side, so I'm just gonna take that shade and pop it right in my crease. Okay, so the payoff did not go away. It's still there. I don't know whose video I was watching a couple of days ago, but she was kind of like going in on Colourpop, and she was just like how she's gonna start buying Colourpop eyeshadows because they, after a while, you know, the older palettes, they don't last that long, that the payoff is just not there no more. And I'm just like, do you know what you're doing? Because this palette is old as heck, and yeah, I just feel like it's still giving a good payoff in my opinion. I could be wrong, but y'all can see from the looks, right? Like, I'm not finessing anything. I don't know if this eyeshadow base is what makes it pop more, but I definitely feel like it plays a part, a really good positive part. That's why I always go in with it, because it can gravitate, I feel like, with older, new eyeshadows and just make that pigmentation vibrant the way you want it to be. All right, let's go ahead and go for Played Out, which is a really nice deep brown. It's a shade right here. And I'm gonna pop that in my crease, see if I can deepen it. Yeah, these pay off. This palette can still give pigmentation. The payoff is there. This was a really pretty color story. So I'm glad I brought this back for rotation for the next couple of months because it's definitely needed. And I honestly think I've never, well, I did use it, but I don't think I ever like filmed an actual tutorial and had it here on YouTube. Because I looked through my videos, even like my private ones, and I've never had a tutorial up on this palette. But I do remember doing a look. I just didn't upload it. Oh, this brown is so dark. It can kind of imitate from being black. Okay, I probably should have did a little bit of a softer hand with this because I didn't want it to be this dark. I honestly didn't even think it was going to appear that dark, being that I paired it on top of this orangey brown. But so right now I'm just trying to soften up the edges, being that I already put on my transition color, and then I'll go back in with that brush and then just pretty much help blend out these two shades together. That looks really good. That looks dark. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, this crease look really good. I was tempted to cut it, but I'm trying to do more of a, well, it's not soft no more, but I'm not gonna cut it. I was very tempted to do so, but I am not. Let's go ahead and pop a lid color. I'm just gonna go back in with a base. I'm just gonna put that all over the eyelid. Right now the base that I am using is the Glam Light Icy. Let's go in with, it's a lot of lid colors I can pop now that this crease is on. What kind of look I said that's gonna do today? I didn't say, huh? You know, let me just stick to the original. I said, let me do a neutral look. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go in with Diva. Here is Diva. I definitely could tell I did use this palette though. I just didn't look, because it's imprint and everything. I gotta look again. I'm gonna look again on my channel because I had to have a video of, oh my gosh, look at this metallic shade. Wow, it didn't lose no payoff at all. See, people be like, well, palettes expire. They probably do by the date, blah, blah, blah. But if they can still give out this and no irritation, like, why not? Why not still use it? That is vibrant. Okay. I wasn't expecting to be this cold. Whoa. Ooh. Fool me. Alright, so I'm gonna go back in with a brush. Yeah, because my hands got a little too sloppy and got it all over my crease area. I really wish I was able to soften up this brow. I was not expecting it to be this drying on deep. But I'm gonna go in a little bit at a time and just make sure these two shades blend together. Alright, I think this is gonna pretty much do it for the eyes. I am content with what it looks like. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that brown towards the outer part of that lid. I think that's pretty much it for the eyes because I want very bold with the crease. So I'm gonna line my eyes with the Essence liquid liner. All right, now I'm excited to try out this face product. Let me pull up the actual information on this primer on the Ulta website. Okay, so the Skin Smooth Power Matte Primer by Flower. Is it Flower or just Flower Beauty? Flower Beauty. I haven't tried anything else from this brand, so this is all new to me. Is this the same brand I used to be on at Walmart from, what's her name? She's from Charlie's Angels. Drew Barrymore, is that her name? Is this her line? I think she did have a makeup line, right? Or am I tripping? I might be tripping, I don't know. But I think this might be her line. I remember a brand called Flower Beauty at Walmart. I don't know if it still exists at Walmart, but it's definitely on Ulta, but this is only online. So anywho, a little bit about this primer. The summary says it's a detox for the skin. How? What? The Flower Beauty Skin Smooth Primer Matte Primer. Wait, let me read that again. The Flower Beauty Skin Smooth Power Matte Primer helps to blur the appearance of your pores and smooth skin for a soft, focused, mattifying effect. Come again? Okay, come again. So it smooths and blurs, helps absorb the oil, and is suitable for all tones and skin types. Okay, all right, so here is the pump applicator for this, and I'm gonna go ahead and pump it to see how she activates. Wait, what are you doing? She's not budging. Very thick. Kind of feels like lotion. It reminds me of the feel of it reminds me of the Colourpop one. Yeah, this reminds me of the Colourpop primer. So I feel like you're putting on lotion. So it's not like a silicone feel, like that thick feel like Clinique one. This one's very, this is not hydrating. This feels hydrating on the skin. I'm curious to see how this is going to keep me mattified. All right, so here is the difference. I do look more matte over here. Okay, I'm just feeling feeling a little suspicious because I'm like, wait, why does it feel so oily on the skin though? But once it dried down, No, I can still feel it. It feels very, okay, we're gonna see, we're gonna see. I think sometimes when these primers put in this smooth and blur method, it's something in the ingredients that makes it a little bit on the oily side, but you know what, I'm gonna have high hopes for this because no one else has rated this yet, so I'm gonna be the first one, I guess. So must be new on Ulta. It has to be, because I ain't never seen like nobody review it and then just one person. It's like, how new is this? Okay, see, I feel like she's drying down a little bit, but no stickiness. It's like, is this what I'm gonna do? Go to my foundation. We're just gonna wing it out, okay? We're gonna wing it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my foundation. No, I'm gonna do a half trick. Let's see how it works. I'm gonna do this side just with the foundation on top of the actual primer. And then I'm gonna do powder first on this side and see if it makes a difference towards the end of it. We're gonna come back and do a wear test on this. So I'm gonna go in with the Derma blend for this side of the face. I definitely gravitated towards that powder. Usually my face looked very powdery when I got to put some extra primer towards my smile line though. It's definitely peeping through already. Can you really tell the difference on which side is the foundation and powder? Almost not, right? Okay, this is gonna be really good. Let me finish applying this on. All right, going in with the Thread Concealer. Going in with my setting spray. That concealer blended out very nice, might I say. Looks very nice. All right, so we're going to contour with, what did I grab for contour? Oh, look at contour. So we're trying out the Sculpture Genie by Tarte. And this is the deepest shade they had available. I have not used her yet, so let's go ahead and activate her. Oh, I forgot there's a lock on here, which I did like about that. You twist her a certain way and she locks. Yes, okay. Here we go. This has a little bit of a redness to it. It's not as dark as, surprisingly, my e.l.f. though. I think e.l.f. did really good with that deep shade. Yeah, this definitely has more of a warm browny orange to it. She's gonna be a good contour for like my quick on the go style of contour. Like if I don't want to heavy contour for that day, this is what she's gonna give, because she kind of melts into my skin. You can still see her, but I think you can only see her because of me highlighting underneath the eyes from my concealer. But yeah, she still got the job done though. She's a very soft contour. All right, so before I move in with my powders, I'm not doing any liquid blush today because we're going to be trying out one of these. Oh, and I found the other one. So I don't know which one I'm going to use. I feel like this might be too dark for today's makeup look. So we're going to use one of these L'Oreal blushes. So before I go in with the powders, I like to let my liquids dry down a little bit. So I'm going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to go in with a black pencil. You already know which one it is. Pop it in the waterline. And then for my bottom lash line eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with that dark brown. Alright, so now let's go in with the powder, Beauty Bakery for underneath the eye. And then for my face today, I think I want to go in with my Derma blend for all over the face today. Right now I'm just dusting off the remaining powders that I may have missed so they get blended into the makeup. And we're gonna go in with the L'Oreal. This is the bronzer. I don't use her that often because sometimes I feel like she's not deep enough for me, but I think it's going to show up today because I use this light. See how light it is? It's not my heavy darkness that I like, but I think these two together will work together. The tart and this, because they're light. I feel like I just have to add so much on. I feel like they need one more deep shade, deeper than this, just one more. So once I blend her out, you can see her, but it's not the way I would like it to be seen. And of course, I'm gonna do a little bit of my nose. All right, how are we going to do this? Is this gonna be too light, or is this other one gonna be too dark? Being that I originally picked this out, I'm just gonna use her because I did pick her out. So this one's in the shade 15. Legendary Berry is the name of this one. And this is what she looks like. Open, she's really pretty. She's kind of giving off purple vibes. All right, let's go ahead and give it a go. It's picking up very nice on the actual brush, so. Oh yeah, if I turn it, I think I can see her. Because right now I'm looking, okay, I can see her, I'm tripping. Sometimes my eyes be playing tricks with me. Okay, I can see her. Definitely, you can build her up. You know what's throwing me off, because I'm not using the mirror and I'm trying to look on the viewfinder. And sometimes that can be misleading. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I didn't see anything. And then I go in my bathroom mirror or look in this mirror. I'm like, whoa. So, okay, yeah. Thank God I looked. Okay. Yeah, I don't need no more. She's really pretty. Yeah, a little goes a long way. I like to go up a little high with this. See, I feel like this is my era of makeup right now because I have always been a big fan of blushes, and now I feel like brands are like now catching on. I'm just like, where have you guys been? Where was y'all at back like 2 years ago? Like, and they're bringing out beautiful shades that's going to complement every skin complexion. So I am definitely here for that. All right, let's go ahead and do a little bit of highlighting. I'm going in with the Beauty Bakery. This is the honeycomb highlighter. I'm sorry, milk and honey. And these are the pretty shades available. If I do this, I think it's too close to my eyes. So let's chisel this one. It's more of a gold tone. I definitely feel like with this side with the powder on, she's giving a little bit more matte vibes. Yeah, it's definitely even more matte vibes. I got a little too heavy-handed with this, so too heavy-handed. All right, so let's go ahead and spray my face one more time. All right, for my lips now, where was the lipstick I grabbed? So this one is called Harriet's, and she's a really pretty nude color. I didn't realize how many nude lipsticks I had got from Grwm, but I'm very happy with every single last one. No complaining here. Going in with the original NYX pencil. Oh my god, I got highlighter now. This is a really pretty pale color. Okay, I'm gonna do lip liner really quick one more time. Alright, I know I'm definitely going to be adding gloss. For the gloss, I'm going in with the Fenty. This one is called Sweet Mouth. This is pretty much going to complete the look. I'm going to pick one of these pair of lashes. I don't know which one. I have to do a little try on before I commit to one of these lashes. And then I'll be back to show you guys the complete look. Alright, so I'm almost done with the look, but I just realized I don't have my inner pop color, so I just had her. I'm gonna go in with my glitter glue. Alright, and the color I think I'm gonna go in with, it's gonna be the shade, I'm gonna go in with TF. TF, I think I might mix her with this. Let's just mix these two. TF and Unbothered. Yeah, so this is what Colourpop gave us today. I like how this came out. The quality obviously is still there. I'm really surprised, but happy at the same time because I really thought some of these eyeshadow was not going to give, but now that I see it's giving, we're definitely gonna be doing some rotation looks using this palette for the next couple of months until I get my wear out of this. I think I said I have to do about 5 looks using this palette. 5-6. I don't know. This is a really good palette. I definitely want to gravitate on a lot of these metallic shades in the palette. Okay, we're doing a cut crease look next time I use this palette. But anywho, thank you guys so much for joining in and tuning in and watching the full Get Ready With Me style of video. I hope you guys like the outcome of it. She's absolutely gorgeous. And of course, I'll be back tomorrow with another video, so be sure to come back tomorrow. Until then, you guys have a beautiful day. Stay blessed, stay amazing, and I see you guys tomorrow. Bye. I'm back. I just realized I told you guys goodbye, but I forgot I was doing a wear test on the Flower primer. So I think I like her. Yes, I am very shiny, but that's because I didn't do any type of blotting. And when I tell y'all today was a very hot day, I sweated so bad that my back was stretching wet as if I was working out. Like today at work was just so hot. So for my face to hold up like this without any type of blotting is just phenomenal. So let me show you guys, for my oily girls, let me show you how much oil is just sitting on my face. I tend to be very oily on my cheek area and then chin. Oh, look at that. Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Okay, wait, this might be even oilier than the Clinique one. I said it when I used it though. I was like, she feels very hydrating, but you know, oh yeah. I am extremely oily. Okay, so that's just with the blotting on this side. Now if I just go back in with my sponge after blotting and correct and get some of those areas, and there's nothing on here, I'm just using whatever was left on here from me doing my face earlier. There is a difference. Blotting and patching up, this is what the face looks like. Although it's a lot of oils on here, I still really can barely see the difference. Like right here, this looks like a nice little natural glow that I'm very happy with. This is a lot of oil though. So here it is. And this was also the powder side too. Forgot I did do a difference. It held up the same. Like it was no difference. It held up the exact same. This is like a brand new fresh face. Wow. Wow. And I wear the primer, my whole face and everything for 8 hours from the moment I put the primer on. And like I said, with no blotting. Okay, out of all the primers, I think this is my oily. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel about this. This is a lot of oil, you guys. This is the biggest any of my oil blotting has ever been. Wow. But I said it when I put it on, I said it feels very oily, like hydrating, but I don't know. This is how I gotta put it in perspective, because I'm showing you guys me wearing a primer with no type of blotting, no type of touch-up, and I think a normal person who's not doing a wear test will actually blot their face or do a little bit of touching up throughout the day, because there's no way in hell, I don't care what primer it is, you're going to have a little bit of oils, because that's just what it's going to do. Your oils eventually is going to break down those barrels, and it is going to peep through, and you're going to start seeing your natural oils peep through. So I had to keep that in mind, that I did not blot for 8 hours. Now, if this is something I would have probably blotted every like 3 hours, I probably would have not had this much oil. But then again, I don't know. I'm an oily girl, as you guys can see, but I think she's a good primer. I just don't think she is, let's say, if you have true oily skin, I'm gonna say no, this primer may not work for you. But if you're someone like me, combo, yes. Oily combo, yes. Especially if you have dry skin, she gonna give you some moisturizing as well. This was not really a mattifying primer. Out of 5 stars, I would give this a good. She held up the face though. Hold up. Pores look good. I give it a good 4. She's coming in a good 4. I would give it a good 4. So y'all let me know if you guys are curious to trying this. How did the wear test do for you guys? Good review or not? Let me know if you guys want me to try this with a different foundation or different powders and stuff like that to see if it still gives the same longevity of the face. But I can go another 6 hours now because the face looks brand new. And that blush still peeping through. I didn't even do no liquid blush today, so okay, L'Oreal, yes. But anywho, now I'm gonna close the video off. You guys have a beautiful day, stay blessed, stay amazing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.